Chapter 22 of Angel Food Time, Little Talks to Little Folks by Rev. Gerald T. Brennan. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. Chapter 22 The Devil Makes a Discovery. They say that the devil has many helpers. These helpers are little devils who try to lead people into sin. Little devils are always busy. They never sleep. They work night and day, and they never get tired. Little devils know all the tricks of the big devil, and they work hard to get souls away from God. Little devils win many souls for their boss in hell, and that's what the devil wants. Well, one day each of the little devils received a bright red envelope. When each little devil saw his bright red envelope, he shook with fear, because he knew that his mail came from hell. No wonder the little devils were afraid to open their envelopes. There was a letter in each envelope, and each letter was the same. Each letter was written by the big boss himself. I suppose you are wondering what the devil wrote to his little helpers. Well, the devil wanted more children in hell. So he ordered his helpers to get busy and work hard on little children. Did the little devils get busy? You bet they did. The little devils told bad stories to children and showed them dirty pictures. They bothered little children when they tried to pray. They told boys and girls to stay in bed on Sunday mornings and not to go to Mass. They tried to keep children from receiving Holy Communion. Why, they even tried to get boys and girls to eat meat on Friday. Yes, the little devils tried hard to lead little children into sin and to get more of them into hell. But do you know that the little devils didn't get very far? No, sir. The little devils couldn't get children to fall into sin. In fact, boys and girls wouldn't listen to them. The children were smart, and they weren't fooled by a lot of little devils. Well, the big devil in hell tried to be patient. He waited and waited for children to come to him, but the children didn't come. Then one day the devil became very angry and flew into a rage. "Something is wrong," yelled the devil at the top of his voice. "I'll go after the children myself. I'll get some children down here in hell." So the devil himself left hell and came to earth. Of course, nobody saw the devil, but he was here just the same. The devil followed boys and girls for several days. He followed them into their homes and into their schools. He was even bold enough to follow children into church. The devil tempted several children and tried to lead them into sin, but the children paid no attention. The devil was certainly puzzled. He was disgusted. He knew that something was wrong, and he was determined to find out what it was. The devil thought for a long time, and then, what do you suppose he decided to do? The devil decided to follow the Sheridan children for a whole day and see what they would do. Maybe the Sheridan children would show him what was wrong and why children were not going to hell. The next morning the devil was on the job bright and early, and he hurried over to the Sheridan home. The devil saw Jack, Lynn, and Ann Sheridan get out of bed. He saw them when they said their prayers, and he followed them to breakfast. Why, the devil even went to school with the Sheridan children, although they didn't know it. He watched the three children when they played after school, and he was right in the dining room when they ate their supper. After supper, the whole Sheridan family knelt down in the living room. Little Jackie Sheridan said the rosary, and the rest of the family answered the prayers. This was too much for the devil. "The rosary is keeping children out of hell," said the devil in a sad voice, for he knew he was beaten. It's a wonder that the Sheridans didn't hear him. The devil left the Sheridans' home in a hurry. Then he went to other homes, and sure enough, the devil saw other families saying the rosary. The next day the devil went to some schools and saw large groups of children saying the rosary together. He saw boys and girls saying the rosary in church. Now the devil was sure of what was wrong. Children were saying the rosary, and he knew that as long as children prayed to Mary, he couldn't get them into hell. The devil threw up his arms in disgust. He knew that he didn't have a chance. He was licked by the rosary. So the beaten old devil hung his head in shame and hurried back to hell. Boys and girls, you should say the rosary every day. That's the way to tell Mary that you want her to protect you from the devil. Mary wants your soul for Jesus. And don't forget that the devil wants your soul too. If you say the rosary every day, you can be pretty sure that the devil will keep away from you. When the Sheridan children said the rosary, the devil couldn't stay near them. If you say the rosary, the devil will keep away from you. The devil hates the rosary, and he hates boys and girls who say the rosary. So, if you want to be safe from the devil, say the rosary every day. Don't get the idea that it takes a long time to say the rosary. Why, you can say the rosary in about 12 minutes. 12 minutes a day spent with Mary will keep the devil away. That's worth knowing, isn't it? God bless you, and take good care of yourself. End of chapter 22.